Alright, we are here for the penultimate round of our friendly league with the vampire tribal with horses deck. We'll keep this. I have faith that we will draw a black source. And if they decide to Field of Ruin our Adonto, whatever it's called, whatever this flips into, the first fort, then we're fine with that. Ooh, could this be the mirror matchup? That's a little bit awkward, but that's okay. Have faith, and you shall draw a black mana source. Okay. Could still be a hidden stockpile deck. Ooh. Interesting. So this looks like it's the Sam Black City's Blessing deck. Deck, why you no draw black sources. Good news is we can trade with that vampire token fairly well. Wait, what? Ugh. I'm stupid. Alright, well, it has been a long night, so please forgive me for that. That was just bad. That was just bad. Yeah, I got nothing to say. Nothing to say. And they got a blood feast. Fool me once. Black source. Alright, well. Jesus. I still think we're okay, just because we have a Call to the Feast and Legion's Lieutenant, but we really need to draw a black source. Ooh. Is there anything worth... Wonder why they haven't flipped their Legion's Landing. I mean, maybe we just hit the Bloodfast with this, or Blood Feast, just so they aren't getting as much card advantage. It doesn't seem optimal, but I think it's probably worth it over the course of the game. Especially if they're like just dirtling around like this. Like if we ever draw black mana, we're able to at least make this a game. Jesus. Well, our opponent has a really cool deck that's doing some really cool things. However, I feel like if we would have drawn a black source, this game would look a lot different. And they get to flip their Legion's Landing. I like our opponent's deck. It's pretty wicked, but I mean, I guess it's pretty wicked whenever your opponent doesn't draw the other color mana that they need, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know if it's even worth playing out at this point. They can attack for 6. We can kill something. They can... Okay. Okay, well, I think I've seen all I need to see. All right. Well, I got nothing. I guess we can bring in Profane Procession. Fragmentize seems good here. I think Twilight Prophet's actually probably decent in this matchup. I don't know that we want the Sunmares. Wish we had our Fatal Push. Maybe Ixalan's Binding's not particularly good in this matchup. We didn't really see any crazy creatures, although that is our way to deal with Gideon. I really don't know. That game was hard to evaluate just because we were kind of stuck with cards in hand. Alright, well, I think we try this. I'm a little skeptical after our last hand to mulligan a hand that has 3 lands and covers all the colors that we need. So we can have Fatal Push into like Queen's Commission into Radiant Destiny. That seems fine. Think they have anything that needs to reveal. Ugh. Of course. Well, we can Deadlands that later. Or Ixalan's Binding it would be even better. Maybe we don't want a Queen's Commission. No, I think we do. I think we do. We'll see what our opponent does. If they play like a trial or something, we can Ixalan's Binding his Adonto Vanguard. Yeah. I like the thought behind this deck. I don't know if this deck is good, but I like the whole, you know, City's Blessing. Ooh. Sure. Okay, well that's good as well. Could play Radiant Destiny, gain 2 life. He will... Do we just save Binding here? That's the question. I think so. I think we just go Radiant Destiny, keep up Fatal Push. And we're going to take more damage from the Vanguard, but... I think that's okay. See if he decides to trade here. I hope he has another cartouche or something to put on the Vanguard. I assume he's going to play Trial here. Sure. So we sacrifice our token. Could also... Oh. Maybe we get rid of the Trial now in response... Or we could Fatal... yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and Fatal Push the token. Now we can Binding the Vanguard, or maybe we just Deadlands it. Save our Binding. Yeah, that seems like a good play. We'll go ahead and sacrifice the Deadlands since we have another one. We may need the Sheffet Dunes later in the game. After I punted the hell out of game 1 in keeping the hand and then in double blocking a first strike creature. I don't know why in my head I thought that he could only assign damage to one of the creatures. Okay, well. There you have it. So we could Binding, Fragmentize the Legion's Landing. Or we could Deadlands again. I think I like the Binding, Fragmentize play. This also stops the whole him playing another Vanguard thing. I guess in retrospect it would have been better to Binding last turn. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll play your little game. Yep. and binding the Vanguard, and make a bunch of 2/2s. With the city's blessing, I might add. Yep. This deck is crazy. I kind of wish I would have binding the Trial of Ambition now, to be honest with you. Oh, that's a good card. Ugh, why did I mistap? I meant to cast the Legion's Lieutenant. If we lose by 1 life, it's our own fault. Opponent has no cards in hand. Still has no cards in hand. Well, that's a good draw as well. Okay, well, I guess we weren't punished for our misplay this game. I mean, the game's not over yet, but I'm confident that it will be after this turn, barring something crazy. Yep, draw a card. Okay, so I think we just go ahead and take down... actually, let's do this. This way, if he has some sort of removal for our Legion's Lieutenant or something like that, we still should be able to break through. Oh my god. Why? Why? Why did we not play around that card? Well, the good news is there's not really much left in our deck to draw, so... Wow. I did not see that coming. I guess it's always a possibility if you're playing against a white deck. Wow. So our opponent is playing white-black cartouches and trials. We just got blown the hell out by a Settle the Wreckage. and of course we draw a land. Good news is we get to draw a card off of our Dusk Legion Zealot. He is. Oh wait, no, this is fine because we can just make a creature in response. Okay. And creature. Okay, that'll work. Go ahead and get rid of that. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice. Actually, let's undo all of this. I want to sacrifice the Sheffet Dunes just in case he draws another Vanguard. I don't know that it really matters, but I just think that that's correct. And also, if he plays a creature, then we can probably Deadlands it and have lethal. This should be the game, though. Unless I'm just missing something here. Okay. Is that game? Can we call it? Thank you. Okay, so maybe we want our own Vanguards then. Kind of like the idea of bringing in Duress. Like maybe 2 of them. This is a weird thing to balance out because we don't want to go too low on threats, but I kind of feel like his deck revolves around the whole Cartouche of Ambition thing, or the Trial of Ambition rather. So maybe I don't think he has a lot of creatures. I mean, I know he has Vanguard. I think we want to keep in Fragmentize against the Cartouche deck. I wonder what we want to bring in here. Maybe duress isn't as good. Maybe we want to cut out 2 zealots. And go this route. I definitely think Profane Procession just hoses his deck. Alright. Ugh. Why? If we had 1 more land in this hand, I would have kept it in a heartbeat. I'll keep this. Keep this. I feel like I'm going to have flashbacks to the first game. But the good news is we have Fragmentize for his whole cartouche nonsense and trial nonsense. And if we draw another land, we have... Okay, well that's a good draw. If we draw another land, we have a removal spell in Thopter Arrest. Interesting. Okay, so there's black mana. I think we just go ahead and get down a Radiant Destiny. Wonder what is in our opponent's hand. What is this? What? Ugh. Huh. Interesting. I kind of want to save Thopter Arrest for a Vanguard. Okay. What's this do? -1, -1 counter. Okay. Okay, well, I think we now have to use our Thopter Arrest on that. So he has decided to go all in there. That's good. That means that we are able to play Call to the Feast next turn. So... yeah, Thopter Arrest on the Regal Caracal. I'm actually going to attack with the Legion Lieutenant. Yeah, just attack with both. Interesting. Definitely haven't played this game perfectly. A little bit is just the fatigue of playing, 5 league games in a row. But Wow. So he's able to flip his Legion's Landing. We get to call the feast, though. Okay. We could remove both of these. I think it's just better to call the feast. Next turn we can Thopter Arrest and start removing things. And flip our Legion Landing. That's... Alright, well... We will, do this nonsense again, I guess. Yep. Down to 8. Okay, so... Let's fragmentize their binding. Thopter Arrest their Caracal again. We will attack with our tokens. Flip our Legion's Landing. Opponent takes it. I think we just go ahead and Queen's Commission. Keep up Fatal Push. Seems like a good target. That was a good draw. We just attack with our tokens again. We'll see how our opponent decides to block this. Oh my god. I feel so stupid every time. Yep, it's definitely fatigue. Well, I look forward to the YouTube comments on this video. Man, guess we'll save Profane Procession. don't think our opponent can kill us. I guess they could draw like a Sheffet Dunes would probably do it. Why? More Caracals. I'll not make the same mistake as before. No, I think we're good. This time we will use our Profane Procession on the Caracal. I don't really know what will Ixalan's binding. Or Fragmentize, rather. That's a good draw as well. Let's see. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we're 1 mana short of being able to Twilight Prophet and Profane Procession. So I guess maybe let's do this. It's Profane or Twilight. Let's Profane Procession. Fragmentize their binding. Get the Caracal. Two, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are definitely dead to a Sheffet Dunes. Just target one of the cats, I guess. And I mean, I guess we're okay doing this. If he wants to trade 3 tokens for this, it's fine. Interesting. We're still dead, I think, to Dunes. No, we're not dead to Dunes. Next turn we can just start, you know, using our Profane Procession to do things. We can also attack through the air with the Twilight Prophet. Oh, sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead and Profane Procession the cat token. Play out a Martyr of Dusk. Play out a Martyr of Dusk. Takes 3. To be fair, if I had played this game correctly, interesting. So you have like a Fumigate. Are we just gonna get hosed again? Kind of. I don't know how he wins though, because now we have a Profane Procession that can just kill him. And an Adonto. So I think we have... If we play around Settle the Wreckage... sure. Damage. Okay, so... Yep. Guess we could have Profane Processioned the token and put him to 1. This is maybe a misplay, but I want to see what he plays on his turn. If there's anything that we can Profane Procession. I swear to God, if this was another Settle the Wreckage, I'm gonna scream. This time we will play around Profane Procession. Or I mean, Settle the Wreckage. And if he decides to make a... Okay. Good job. Yep. Alright, I think... Yep. I think we should be able to win now. Finally. Finally. Oh my god. What a marathon. Alright, so we finished 3-2. Broke even on the play points and got a treasure chest, so yay. Definitely could have played the 4th game a lot better against the control deck, but overall my impressions of the deck are it's fine. I don't really know if Sunmare is necessary. I know that it's like a cute interaction. If I had to make changes to this deck, I think what I would do is add another Fatal Push. Cut the Sunmares, add a Fatal Push, maybe add another Twilight Prophet. That card really did a lot of work for us whenever we had the City's Blessing. And then I would maybe even add that 1 mana 2-drop, the Sky March. I think it's called Sky March. Uh, oh, well, never mind. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me turn off my filters. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I like this. It's really easy to get Ascend, and it's a vampire, so it gives you a little bit of evasion for stalled out board states. In the sideboard, I think I would even consider maybe bringing Adonto Vanguard into the main board and maybe, I don't know, maybe moving like the bindings to the sideboard and just trying to go wide. I also want, I think, instead of the Immortal Sun, just getting a that Gargoyle's Bloodfast. I think the games that you're bringing this in, you could bring Bloodfast in and have the same effect, and it's a hell of a lot easier to land a 2-mana spell against a control deck than a 6-mana spell. Also, I don't know about these two cards. I think these could be the bindings from the main deck. Lost Legacy I just don't think is very good anymore. It was good whenever Approach was a deck where Approach was the only win condition, but I mean, there's just better ways to deal with cards than Lost Legacy. Like, you can Ixalan's Binding a Scarab God if that's what you're casting it for. You can't hit Gearhulks. It just seems really clunky, and I think that you could find cards that synergize better with your deck. Yeah, other than that, I mean, the deck was really fun to play. I was kind of surprised about that. I kind of expected it to be a little bit linear, and it definitely had a lot of options, in terms of the order that you play things, when to chef it dunes, things like that. So I think I would try this deck again, like I said, with more Twilight Prophets and maybe with the 1-mana Ascend card, because it's really easy to get Ascend with this deck, especially with the tokens. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like the videos. Be sure to check out whatever we play next week, and as always, leave a deck list in the comments if you'd like me to play that, and if it seems cool, I will definitely consider it. So anyway, have a nice week, everyone. Enjoy your life. Peace.